Oh, I can feel an inspection video coming on because I've never seen lower ball joint boots like that on a Prado ripped open. Well, they got to be aftermarket or something. Same over this side. What else have we got? Oh, and a dent in the sump as well, in the transmission sump. Well, all right, let's have a look around. We might as well start at the back here where there's hopefully less problems. But the point I wanted to point out is on the bottom of this number plate here. While trying to maintain privacy, it is a Queensland Sunshine State vehicle. So it's a Queensland thing, or is it an aftermarket thing? So the car's from Queensland, lives in Victoria now. So it's done nearly 350,000 k's, so a bit of rust and corrosion, this sort of thing. Just gonna have a bit of a look around. Tires look good, don't they? Look nice and chunky. I'll have to check and see if there's any Goodyear Wrangler, Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack. They actually look pretty good, actually. I'll put those on I'd give those a go list. There you go, if you watch the videos. So what are we gonna get? Check out the price on those. And if I remember correctly, you get some Goodyears from Bow Repairs, and they might have a lifetime warranty on the, tire damage warranty or something. So if you get a puncture or you damage it, even on the tracks, whatever, it gets replaced. So that's a pretty cool option, really, depending, how hard you are. Rear pads are very, very low from what I can see. Can you see what I see? Well, let's get in there, have a good look. There's hardly anything left. I'll turn the rotor. All right, so that's the rotor. I'm trying to, but I've got a can in my hand. Right, so that's the rotor. Hang on. So that tiny slither of meat that's left, that's how much brakes are left. So definitely time to get onto, yep, you know it, lsiauto.com.au, and get your rear genuine Toyota pads at the same, even lower price than not the same, cheaper than the dealership, genuine pads. And the discount code, 4B4-2025. Just like the YouTube channel, 4B4-2025 on their website. Nothing, oh, this one's even metal to metal. See the rotor while you're at it? Order a set of those horsepower rotors, because see that shiny bit there? That's the inside pad. Just starting to touch. It'll be either at the top, you can't see it at the middle. That's why when you check pads, you take the wheel off, look at top and bottom. And if they're down to anywhere near that, yeah, they're flogged. So just get some new rotors is the easy way to do it, because they're that cheap. It's not worth the machining. You get someone to come out on car machining. I haven't done it for years, but back then, I might have got it for 50 bucks, 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever it went up to for a pair. So what are you up to, 80 or 100 to get someone to come out? I reckon it's a bargain still, even if you can get that. It's a bit of a trade thing. We've got the car and the hoist the wheels off. They come and machine it on the car. Or you can just buy your rotors and do it yourself for about 60 bucks each or something. Last time I checked the prices on the Prados and Hiluxes, but they vary a bit. Horsepower rotors, they've got the coating on them, awesome. This isn't an ad for bloody LSI Auto horsepower rotors, nothing in it for me, just what I use, and you can get yours pretty cheap. Good value for money products, I reckon. I'm just having a look around here. This could take half an hour, because I'm just having a bit of a sip. It's a hot day. Yep, and I'm topless again. There you go. Bit of excitement. Just having a bit of a look around. It's got the King Springs in there. That's all right. No issues. I'm just looking for problems. Because I think where I'm hung up is, this must be the spare, is it? Because it's in such good condition. Nah, spare looks pretty good. And then I'm looking at this tyre and see it's really badly feathered off on the inside. You probably don't know if you can even see it on the camera. It's hard to pick these things every second. So this one's all right, that one's gone, that one's all right. That can be a suspension thing as well. What's it got? The old original suspension, 350,000 Ks. The wheel's probably bouncing down the road, and it tends to do this to your tyres, either front or rear. So guess what? Not just springs, time for new suspension. Springs are forever if you're happy with the height, but new shock absorbers, because they're not absorbing the shock. They're not controlling things. So anyway, I'll just randomly have a look at a few things and let you know. We won't necessarily cover everything. Done some off-road maybe, because it's got a bit of a push ding up in the fuel tank. Kaon.com.au for that fuel tank protection, that guard there. Right. Moving our way back to where the problems were. We're about the halfway mark, so let's just have a bit of a look around. I'm not saying I'm not going to miss something, because I might miss something. Yeah, there's something, a grommet. There's a grommet. You're going to water crossing with your grommet out like that. Why? What is going on there? I need 2 hands. I've got to put this can in. That's not alcohol, all right? So, yep, these are the cans. Yep, this is the bribery. But the green cans, lemon, lime and bitter is even better. But these ones are acceptable. I'll pop that grommet back in for him. Hey, man, at the end of this video, remind me to put this grommet back in. Or can you put it in? Because I'll forget because I'm busy yakking in a video. Right. Thank you. Oh, I might forget, mate. This side's got a grommet in it, so that's good. We're at the halfway mark. I'm just looking for some drama. What's the video? 5 minutes? We're about. Unless, did I start and stop this one? I got more to join on? Maybe. We're maybe at the halfway mark. Look, the actual target's about 10 minutes. I don't mind 10 minutes yakking, and then it's time to get back to work, you know, because then other people here complains, mate, you're yakking, we've got to get this work done. Right, so I'm just looking around. Did you notice some of the upper ball joints, they're quite, even at low Ks, they're quite, got a bit of a sweat on them, but then later nothing more happens. Old original suspension, you got to be kidding me. Now I think we know what's going on with the tyres. You can't have the original suspension at 350,000 Ks, okay? Well, apparently you can, because there it is, people. The original suspension at nearly 350,000 Ks. It's not going to be any good for these tyres. But anyway, that's a separate issue. We're doing some oil changes and whatever. I wonder if they've butchered this in 350,000 Ks. That's the next thing. It looks like it's had a bit of a hard time. Pissing what it is, clean the dirt out of it. I'd say that plug, someone's replaced it because there's no oil leaking there at that sort of age. But what is going on with these arms? Let's see if we can pick, because, you know, the Chinese aftermarket arms, they copy them. They're really hard to pick because they copy them, but you know what the dead set giveaway is, don't you? I'll tell you what the giveaway. There will be aftermarket arms. They've probably done a few years ago at 250K. They've probably done only 100,000 Ks. And the dead set giveaway is the fact that that boot, hey, don't go anywhere. You got a finger or a screwdriver? Can you stick something in this rubber so everybody can have a look what's in there? Just stick something in this slit here. Get something that you feel like sticking in the gap. Right.
I'm sticking my finger in there.
Yeah, stick something in there and open it up so everyone can. All the viewers that are still hanging around at the end of all the videos, let's just show them what's in there, right? Is that a bit of grease there? Mate, you got something bigger to stick in? This hole's bigger than that. We need something a bit bigger to really open it up.
1 finger or 2 fingers?
Yeah, you're getting your hands dirty now. You can get 2 fingers in that one. Looks a bit rusty, doesn't it? So it still works for now, but it's not going to work for long while all the grease is coming out and the dirt and water's going in. Back over to the other side. Let's have a look at that one. Do you mind if you've got it in you? Do you mind doing another one?
What, you want me to finger this
Come
one
on,
as well?
just hurry up. Come, get it sorted. Yeah, look at that one. That's, see, rust. It's all dry. It's there. That one's looking pretty nasty. Anyway, have you ever seen a genuine lower bull? Me either, man. A boot. So that just tells me I don't have to look. And you would agree that all the aftermarket ones, they look pretty much the same for the most part, don't they? So it's hard to pick them, although I reckon I've picked it. There's a few things I'm not going to bother going on about why, but the way the end of the bolts look, the way the nuts look, the way the split pin looks, the way the boot's split, and the way the top of the ball joint. And you can just change your ball joint, so it's not a panic. You can buy an aftermarket ball joint for these arms. You just can't buy the genuine ball joint, which is why a lot of people do still buy the genuine lower control arms from me, because it's a bit cheaper than from the dealer sort of thing. They're not cheap anyway. Don't expect cheap, but at least you know how long the rubbers are going to last. Let's have a look. What are they going to be like? That looks a bit choppy already, doesn't it? Can you see what I see? Let's have a look at the back end of things here. That one looks pretty good. Bit split at the bottom. I'll try and get the camera in the right spot for you. Hard to show, but a bit split at the bottom there, but not too bad. So I'd say they've been replaced. I'm just trying to work out whether they could be genuine with they've had the bushes changed. I don't think so. Or are they aftermarket? I'm pretty sure they're aftermarket, right? But that being said, right, that right left thing, right left, is that on genuine or not? I can't remember. It is, isn't it? So they could be genuine arms where the bushes have been done and these boots are just getting really Queensland old, but I just don't think so. And like I said, when you send these things away and say, hey, can you copy these for me? I want cheap ones, 20 bucks each. They copy them, right? They'll even put the left and right. So look, I'm not too sure. They've been off for sure. We know that. We can see all the marks, maybe even twice they've been off because we've got yellow and pink there. Bit of rust there, but whatever. Rear pads, nothing left. Turbo, look at that. That looks like it could be the original turbo. No oil on that, so that's good. Oil leaks on a 1KD, nah, just the mess from people doing oil changes. And here they've done the automatic, and there's a bit of oil sitting around the plug there, and there's a dent in it. So if that was mine, I'll just put a new pan on it because I want to make sure I've just ordered one of these, okay? Retail, 9,600 and something plus GST. So about 10.5 grand for one of these transmissions. Doesn't come with a torque converter. So for the sake of the cost of a pan, to have a genuine filter and whatever, I'd be just making sure so that all the levels right and it can certainly pick up the oil correctly at the filter to pick up here. I'd want to make sure it's on an expensive component like that. I want to make sure it's 100% Mickey Mouse right. Check out the transmission playlist, do your maintenance, change your oil, or take it to someone that knows how to do it, because this thing, it's as dear as one of these things here. And lucky on the diesels that the engines and transmissions, I think they're still reasonable price. I mean, you can buy both of them for about 20 grand, ballpark numbers. Going to cost you a bit over that. I'm talking around about where on the V6 last time I got a price, it was 18.5 grand just for the engine, right? And the diesel engine comes with a diesel injector, so it's pretty good value, I think. But and yes, you will need a V6. Some people go, but you don't. You know, you do. Miss an oil change, and you do. Head gaskets, and you might. And corrosion from your alloy block, you might. And you know, all the experts, of course. But you know, nah, they're bulletproof. There's nothing ever wrong with any V6 ever. Okay, we'll roll with that. As long as you know we're being sarcastic. Bloody good car for 350k, but a few things to keep an eye on. Certainly those rear pads. Bada bing, bada boom. Catch you in the next video. See ya. And you know what happens when the butchers are being at something for 350,000 Ks, over tightening things, rust and corrosion, and over tightening and using the wrong tools. And like I've said in other videos, I'm going to say it again, don't bother bringing your vehicle into the Prada hospital unless you've got the K-on or a genuine replacement diff drain plug for in case one day when you need it, because you're probably going to need it. Just like don't bother coming for injectors unless you've got that 7mm thingo that's normally meant to be on your keyring until further notice. Otherwise, bada bing, you're going to just miss all these opportunities that could have been. So yeah, just watch all the videos. Otherwise, you know, you're going to miss out on stuff. But don't worry, literally 1 minute later here in the Prada hospital with the technique that we've shared in videos, it's not a problem for us. It's loose, ready to come out. Bada bing, bada boom. Watch the videos or miss out. Catch ya.